Yes, dancing. First of all, I suppose we have to start in 1969, but that was only at the local church social club, where I got to dance with older people and got taught the foxtrot and the quick step mainly. A little bit of waltzing, but the real interest, if any, in dancing would have been in 1972, when I was working in a department store. We were going to have a cheese and wine dance, come Christmas party, come all sorts of things. So I plucked up courage and asked the assistant manager for the first dance. That was my first introduction to people being a bit sneaky, because I realised when I was to realise later on that he only said that so that I would work harder. Because when I went up to him in the party, horrible sherry in one hand, horrible stuff on a stick in the other, he said, "Don't be silly." So I was taught then that some people are a bit devious. And then we got to 1974, when town halls were jumping on all sorts of current bandwagons, and there was a gay dance at the town hall, which was very nice. It was better than the discos I'd been to. You didn't have to shout, and also I met my cousin there. But unfortunately, that was just a one-off, just a sort of toe in the water thing, as far as they were concerned, and they didn't do it anymore. One of my proudest achievements, dancing-wise, was in doing, I don't know if you remember a dance called the bump. This dance is called the bump because it involves the impact of the lower hips. You had people standing around in a circle, and the idea was that the one who stayed in the circle during this bump dance and wasn't bumped out of it was the winner, was the victor. In fact, it was very like a gladiatorial contest. I was dancing with a young man called Split Pin, because he was very, very slender, very tall. Yes, I suppose you're thinking my period is mainly the early to mid 70s, the discotheques, the discos, but I was never really fashionable. I didn't go in for the signature moustache. I was never what they used to call a clone. Very unsuitable. Though I did like the. Do you remember the Village People? Macho, macho man, I want to be a macho man. Do you think I could have carried off the signature moustache and been a clone? Oh, I suppose I've got to say that the Village People are still going. Only the assistant manager was taller than me, so therefore he would have